unmatched athleticism, unbridled rivalries.
The blue team is here to win, brother.
We down but not out.
Yes! Yes! How it's done!
A once-in-a-lifetime chance to be etched in the history book.
And what he means by that is we do this every freaking year.
Two teams face off in the ultimate field day showdown. Only one champion will be crowned. Live from beautiful ESPN headquarters in Bristol, Connecticut. Welcome to ESPN8, the Ocho Preview Show, presented by Sonic. What's up, everybody? Alongside my good friend Gary Striewski, I'm Phil Murphy. Gary, today we have 5 events on tap. 2 teams looking for ESPN royalty.
That's right.
One of them might get a promotion. We're
Doubtful.
We'll see. Gary, what are you looking forward to most today?
I gotta be honest with you, Phil. I am looking forward to being done. I am sweating in places I forgot that I have and that I wish I forgot that I did have. It's only something o'clock in the morning and it's only gonna get hotter, both the competition and the dew point.
Well, let's meet the competitors now. It is time for player introductions. And we're gonna start with the red team. Leading off, just days after Canada Day, from Canada by way of Tatooine, only here because we needed hockey content in the show. Seriously, who is this guy?
Also, you have a sick national anthem.
Arda Ocal!
Yeah! Let's go! Ah! Come on!
Starting the event in the penalty box. And she is a Texan from Mexico. A Texican, if you will. She's bilingual, bicultural, but singularly focused on the dub today. Representing El Tri, here is Cristina Alexander.
Also, the Vipers look sick on you. That's Team Red. It's time to meet Team Blue. As Ryan Smith and David Lloyd walk across campus, 2 professionals, the only 2 professionals you'll see today. From New Hampshire, live free or die. She's a triplet, buy one, get 2 free type of situation in the Arlen household. She puts the X in X games, the X in X factor. She is Victoria Arlen. And last, and certainly least, made in Zimbabwe, but raised in Boston. He is a walking injury, but keep an eye out for any dance moves. He lives life like a background dancer in a Chris Bound video, minus the BBL, Skubie Mageza!
Here we go with event number 1. Stein Holding, Maschkrugstemmen. Stein's filled to the brim with liquid. Excessive spillage means you are DQ'd. You can't use support, you can't lean back, you can't lean on the table, you can't lean on each other. The winner is the last person standing. Current world record, Gary, 21 minutes and 17 seconds. I'll take the under.
That one's gonna stay safe today. I'm pretty sure.
All right, on my mark, you're gonna lift the Stein on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Referee Brian gets us underway.
Okay.
Big dog Brian D.
I'm loving the focus out of Arda. He's closing his eyes. I'm already seeing a little bit of stress out of Team Victoria Arlen. Listen, she is small, but she is mighty. But will she be mightier than the Stein? It's more of a picture. I can't really tell what's going on behind those glasses Christina's wearing, but she seems stoic. She seems strong. I'm making her laugh, so I'm gonna stop.
Shoulder blades back. Dip them into your back pocket. Look how cool and calm Arda and Skubie are.
Well, Arda does have the dad strength 2 times over. I'm seeing some shaking out of Victoria.
1 minute in.
Her picture is looking much like the North Sea TikTok videos that I see often. Arda isn't flinching. Arda is showing the heart of a lion.
Referee Big Dog, where are we at on time?
BD, can we get a time update?
1 minute, 30 seconds.
1 minute, 30 seconds. You guys are like 5% of the world record.
Oh no, Victoria's going
Victoria's
down.
dropping.
Victoria's going
Lift it, lift it.
Down goes Arlen.
You're done.
Down goes Arlen.
Victoria's out.
Alexander, Ocal, and Mageza.
Cristina is showing the heart of a lion, the heart of a champion. But I'm seeing the fluid.
Maskgroup stemmen. Guys, stem your Maskgroups.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh no!
Alexander's out.
Cristina Alexander's out.
I'm gonna
Canada v Zimbabwe, just like we all thought.
This is the international affair we've all been looking forward to most. Team Zimbabwe, Team Canada. Oh, Skubie! Skubie's out!
Scooby's won.
Scubie's out here!
Do it for the dad, Arda.
He's spilling. He's spilling. I'm
I
allowing
think
it.
Scubie's out! Scubie!
Oh, no more spilling. No more spilling.
Come on. Breathe, breathe.
Brian watching him like a hawk.
Arda, do it for Turkey!
Come on.
First event of 5. The drama on campus.
We're done.
Yeah!
Team Red wins.
Team Red.
Gary with Arda after that Stein
Just an
Holding
unbelievable
heroics.
performance. Cristina, how is the chicken wing doing right now?
It's not chicken winging.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna regain
sauce right now.
feeling. We're gonna regain blood flow. Arda, I gotta say,
Gary made me laugh.
I know this is the first event,
I blame Gary.
but damn it, that was impressive. You are my hero. I want to adopt Turkish citizenship after the performance you just displayed. Take us through it.
Breaking news, upper body injury, out 4 to 6 weeks, but we'll be back on the ice in 3.
Okay, but we need you for the next 4 events, so we're gonna need you to just take the shots, get the cortisone.
He's gonna want that back like a 2 a.m. text, am I right?
Arda Ocal locked into the program. Team Red 1-0. Let's go.
Punchlines don't get you extra points, Arda, but Team Red gets on the board first. Our next event, the truck and tractor pull. So here are the rules. One team member is in the wagon, the other one is pulling the wagon. Teams race down the course to the marker. At the marker, they gotta swap. The one in the wagon pulls over the finish line, while the one that's already done the work gets to rest. First team to cross back over the starting line wins. And we are off and running. Gary, the red team off to an early lead. Cristina Alexander was going to go backwards, but pulling forwards now.
The former soccer player showing why those legs did indeed. Oh no!
Oh, down goes
Man
Skubie.
down! Man down!
The red team can't turn the wagon. Arda, get on your Zamboni. Victoria fell at the back. Somebody check on Arlen. Ah, merciless from Team Red. They get the win by some margin. They are up 2-0 in the series. Gary, go find those winners as they celebrate.
Time out. I'm going to speak to the winners in just a minute. Just a minute. Skubie, I got to ask you. The torque there at the other end of that line. It was obviously a little bit too much. It was something that you were ready for. All right, you found yourself in a deficit. Why were you so torqueful out of the gate?
I thought if I could explode
Oh, you certainly did. You certainly did.
out of it, but what happened was the balance was a little bit off. So, you know, I tried to rebound, and then
Yeah.
in trying to make up for it,
Yes.
I went from 0 to 100, and my partner just
You did.
fell out, you know.
Let me go talk to the champs here. Arda, again, 2 for 2, the events. You've been showing a heart of a champion, an absolute savage out there. Did you know you had the win from the moment this race started?
I knew that we had it in us, and I'll tell you the truth. I thought that this would be the hardest event, but if you told us all we needed to do was not fall, I think that we would have been just fine, Gary.
Arda, Team Red, Cristina, that felt good. It feels good coming from a winner right there. Next event.
And now it's time for Dodgeball. And the rules of Dodgeball are as follows. Games will be played knockout style to eliminate all opposing players by hitting them with the ball. Any balls thrown over the shoulder do not count. If you catch a throw, it brings an eliminated teammate back in, and the thrower is out. Team with the last standing player wins. Gary, my hands are shaking. I expect fireworks.
Phil, I gotta be honest with you, I think this game would be a lot more interesting if they were throwing real fireworks at each other, but Per ESPN rules and regs, we have to use soft balls.
Big dog Brian, get us underway.
Blue team ready? Red team ready? On my whistle.
And
False
here we
start
go.
on Skubie.
Skubie.
Blue team dominating at the line.
Okay, we have an entire monopoly on all balls.
Arda didn't even move back there. He took a step forward.
Arda was playing like he was in skates. All right, guys, I just want you
Cristina
to know.
Alexander is out.
Oh, Christina's out.
4-3 round one. They're aiming very high.
Oh!
Skubie hits Arda. A quick 2-0 lead.
Oh, fantastic catch by Court.
Court down.
Ah, but Court immediately encroaches. Shelby holding it down. Round one, Team Red.
Fantastic deflection here from Skubie. Skubie giving us the Chris Brown. Slacey thinking skinny. Oh, she got Skubie. It's interesting to see the blue team not coming together to strategize a 3v1 here on Slacey. Oh my gosh! And
Another
Court's
ball.
down. She bites the dust. Oh my gosh! Are we about to see a 28-3 situation? Oh!
That's it. Team Blue takes the first round of
Direct
dodgeball.
hit. And let it be known that HR saw how hard you threw that.
All right, round two on me. Round two.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Oh, you caught him. Scubie's out.
Scubie's out. Courtney was falling more than an international soccer player out there. That's okay. Oh, good deflection by Cristina.
Cristina channeling her inner goalkeeper. Back on her leg, though, 2v1. Arda holding up Team Red by himself and spikes it. Caught.
We got a
Now
2v1.
2v1. No coordination whatsoever from Team Red. Two misses from Team Red. We're going to take a 2-0 lead in dodgeball.
Oh! Oh, the no look. He went Patrick Mahomes.
Arda got him for the win. Team Red ties it up at 1 in dodgeball. I can't.
That was so good.
After seeing the absolute lack of athleticism out there, the rules department,
We have an update.
meaning us in production, have changed the rules to this game. Instead of going to best of 5, Phil, tell the people what we're doing.
It is now a best of 3, tied 1 game apiece. Gary, we go from game 3 to a functional game 7. This is going to decide it. Team Blue fighting for their lives here.
It's the 2 best words in all of sports. Game 3.
That was game 3. You get what we mean. Yeah.
You know what we're trying to say.
The reason why it's best of 3 is because I can't go 5 games.
Canadian. This is for everything. This is for the chip. This is game 7.
On my mark. Get set.
It all comes down to this, Gary.
Arda is sitting back. A bold strategy. Fantastic
Cristina
evasion by
Alexander out.
Skubie.
Team Blue takes the lead.
Team Blue. Oh!
Down he goes.
Dead central. It's a 3v3.
Some strategy from Team Blue, finally.
Oh, Slacey's out. Victoria with the hit. Oh!
Arda could not come up with it, and Team Blue by avalanche gets their first game of the Ocho Preview Show.
We absolutely needed that one for morale. Backs against the wall. When we changed the format from a best of 5 to a best of 3, Skubie had some issue with it, Victoria, but I knew you felt the confidence all along.
I did. I think I need my inhaler, but yes, I absolutely felt the confidence. I really believe in our team, and yeah, we just get your ball and throw it.
Somebody get this girl her inhaler stat. Skubie?
We down but not out. 2-1. Let's do this.
Fantastic. If that display of athleticism tells you anything, it's that here at SportsCenter, we cover sports. We're not necessarily too good at them.
Gary, Team Blue balls out. They're now within 2-1 in the series, and we have reached halftime. Let's take an inside look at how each team is feeling at the midway point. So Gary, Maschkrug Stemmen, Arda's heroics get things done for Team Red, then followed by the truck and tractor pull. Skubie spilled Victoria, let her lose a fingernail, but Team Blue got one back in Dodgeball.
They absolutely needed it. Those first two events, they're past, they're gone, they're in the history books. Listen, Team Blue, they were a little upset over the format change, but it was all to do about nothing because they finally got themselves on the board, and it's something that we needed. Otherwise, viewership is going to drop off immensely because finding themselves down in an 0-3 hole, not good for the views.
Yeah, and we should talk to Skubie because he was complaining about going from a best of 5 to a best of 3, ended up saving Team Blue for the moment. But Gary, as we're here on the ESPN8, the Ocho Preview Show presented by Sonic, up next, it's a battle of the minds, geography.
And you can't spell geography without Gary, so this one, made for me.
Gary, it is the ironically named speed puzzle. It's going to take these guys a while. We have a large
competition of the day.
puzzle of the United States of America. First to finish the puzzle and signal to Big Dog, our referee, gets the dub.
Little tip for the competitors, this is just the continental U.S., 48 states, sorry, OIE, and Alaska, and the DR.
And American Samoa and all of that. No Nova Scotia, Arda.
All right, let's begin. Don't touch the boxes until my whistle. On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Gary, Woj is reporting that in the minutes leading up to this event, Skubie was studying a map of the United States.
Correct. He was looking at it upside down, and somebody had to tell him he was actually looking at Australia.
Where's Florida? Let's find Florida. This is Florida. Georgia.
So
Florida.
two strategies here. Skubie's going with the borders. Got a little California, Texas going, and Minnesota up top.
Okay.
Not sure what Arda and Cristina
looks like they've both strategized to put California on the left, which is a good start.
This is down here.
Florida and Georgia are in place for Arda and Cristina.
All right.
Florida-Georgia line is set.
We have a South Dakota, North Dakota connection here.
We got Delaware,
Colorado's
Georgia.
Red's in a whole heap of trouble. Red has to speed things up.
It's interesting to me in this election year that California is red and Texas is blue. A bit of an oversight from the map-making community.
Virginia, Mississippi, Missouri, New Mexico is over here, I believe. I believe New Mexico is here. Okay, and then Texas actually
You guys
goes
were
here.
ahead.
I know. Okay, here, watch. Wait. Tennessee and Georgia. And then
We are making incredible progress over here on Team Red.
Wyoming.
Phil, if you don't mind, while we're talking about putting together the continental U.S., how about a little bit of state trivia?
Okay.
Like our founding fathers once wanted to make St. Louis the capital of this great nation. Why? Because they said, that's about middle, and that's why they call it the Gateway of the West. And then they were quickly vetoed. So now it's just home of Nelly and cracker-style pizza.
North and South Dakota.
Jason Tatum signs off on that.
Boom. Boom.
Illinois.
Okay.
Arda gave a boom. I thought
While
he
the
was done.
west coast of the Mississippi River is in good shape over here on Team Blue, Team Red has constructed the hardest part of the map, which is the East Coast.
Yeah.
The map makers of the world, our founding fathers, they tried to be
Gary, pay
intricate with the
attention. I
United
got the
States,
East Coast.
and then they got east of the Mississippi and were like, screw this, it's too hard.
Hey, Victoria's taken over as they've got the former Big 12 and the current Big 10 mostly in place. Cristina and Arda focusing on the ACC and SEC, which really doesn't mean much at all these days.
It's the All Coast Conference, is what we call it now.
No,
Holy smokes, Red is charging. Red is charging.
Red is making strides.
Oh my goodness, I think we're
Red
about
is
to have a
getting the
winner.
final pieces in
I think
place.
we're about to have a winner.
Come on. Oklahoma, over here.
Where's Arkansas go?
America!
Red has signaled to the referee, has yet to be confirmed.
We got a winner.
And that whistle means
Let's go!
Team Red has mastered geography.
Go! We weren't even born here. Let's go! Let's go!
I think
She
it's-
wasn't, I wasn't.
I think it's quite poetic, Arda, that the crowning piece was the great state of Idaho, Idaho, Weedaho. And I just want you to know that that state, known for its spuds, and this game, known for its studs, did you think you had this one in you?
All I know, Gary Striewski, the great one, is that a Canadian-Turkish guy born and raised in Tirana and someone with great roots in Mexico just defeated 2 Americans in creating the map of America. Shout out to the Canadian school system. Let's go! Let's go!
And I'm really glad for the record that Arda has pointed out he's from Canada because we've only heard about it literally since the start of the show. Phil, you're with the losers, unfortunately.
Well, Gary, they're about to throw the red flag, but we did discover Indiana under the table. Victoria, the Hoosier State, Windiana. What happened?
You know, Thank you. Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, we were trying. You know, I had the East Coast, Skubie had the West Coast, and we just were working under injured circumstances. You know. Also, geography was not my thing. That's why I work in television.
I think if you have kids, you probably work with puzzles a lot. So, no, I'm talking about Arda over there. So, dad strength, dad mind. He had an advantage there. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
So Team Red, by way of Calgary. Hope is not lost, though. We have the ultimate equalizer up next in Viii Sports. Time now for the main event, presented by Sonic. And Gary, it's a 3-1 lead.
Come on.
For the red team. This last event is worth 3 points, so it all comes down to this.
It all does. And in true the Ocho fashion, it is time. We did save the best for last. A multitude of competitions. It is time for 8 sports. You can see it right there on the graphic.
It's Viii Sports. It's phonetic. VII Sports. It is 5 events.
Those are Roman numerals.
For everybody.
Those are Roman numerals.
Pop-a-shot, cornhole, soccer, can jam, and a sprint. You have to finish inside of 60 seconds or you're DQ. You get 1 point for a made shot at pop-a-shot, 1 point for a cornhole bag on the board, 3 for 1 in the hole, 1 for each soccer goal you make, 1 for a can jam frisbee hitting the can, 3 in the top, 5 in the slot. We'll keep it updated as you go.
Nerd alert, I was told there would be no math.
You were lied to.
Arda is doing some sort of seance before his performance. He is he is summoning something.
Arda, put the ball down.
On the whistle.
Big Dog Brian making sure Arda's keeping it up to code.
Get set.
You see Steve Nash on the line.
What the hell was that out of the gate? Okay, a good 0 for 3 start.
And Air Canada.
I'm gonna tell you right now that bags sober has got to be the hardest thing on this obstacle course. Okay, he's got 1 goal.
Powered by a slush.
Oh, come on, red team. I think we've registered a singular point.
2 points, maybe?
Here he comes.
Bag on the board.
Here he comes at the finish line.
Now time
Here comes Arda.
This will be a tiebreaker, his clock.
Here comes Arda.
But Cristina Alexander's going to have to do the bulk of the heavy lifting.
Okay, and that's fine. Listen, Arda set the tone.
Speed, but no accuracy.
Think about how fast he would have done if he were on skates. What must be going through Cristina Alexander's head after seeing her teammate set the table like that, knowing the red team has a 3-point cushion, but anybody can win this competition.
He set the table with a napkin and a plastic spoon.
Indeed.
On my mark.
It's the fine china.
Get set.
Here's Alex, rocking number 6.
Okay. Using the backboard. Okay, we did bucket 1.
From Pop-a-Shot.
Okay.
For Cristina, that bounce on, I don't think that's going to count. Way short. She wore herself out running to warm up.
Indeed, but she was telling us that she was trying to stay warm.
Cristina, at her strength, just 1 point.
The college soccer player nets a goal.
3.
5 points now.
Oh, that's fantastic teamwork.
8 points total.
Arda's got to be the
Cristina racing to the finish line. She'll make it up to the top 2, but again, this is the tiebreaker. 40 seconds for Cristina Alexander.
Insane speed.
So well under what she needed. But Gary, just 8 points for Cristina, 3 for Arda, 11 for Team Red.
Phil, if you'll allow the Korean guy to do the math that we just added up. Okay, it's a 3 plus 8 point performance from Team Red, which gives them 11. They're up by 2 on Team Blue currently. So as long as Skubie and Victoria can register 12 points, that was the half Polish hesitancy, they win this competition.
You're making it overcomplicated. If Skubie and Victoria combine for 12, they win. If they combine for 11, but they do it in less than, 68 combined seconds, they also win. Skubie, the weight of the Ocho is on your shoulder.
On my mark. Get set.
Do you think Skubie will be good at the basketball?
He was warming up. He should be. Taking his time.
Taking his, as he should. Okay.
Rimmed it.
Okay, 1 point.
3.
Hey, he took his time, but at least he only
DeAndre
made
Jordan
one.
from the line.
Oh!
Better on bags, 3.
Oh! An impressive performance out of the
5
gate.
total for Skubie. Wide right.
6 points.
6 points for Skubie. How did they do on Can Jam?
Oh, that
Victoria
had a
missed
good
the assist.
trajectory.
That's 1.
7 points.
I believe Victoria was trying to prevent those frisbees from going in. Here comes Skubie.
The sprint, the high five, 7 points from Skubie.
And remember, Skubie was doing that on a bum wheel.
37 seconds for Skubie, so that means Victoria either needs 5 points or she needs 4 in less than 29 seconds.
Again,
Speed won't be your
Victoria,
thing.
we got Philly bunch of numbers over here just trying
get
to put
5.
our brain in a pretzel. Score 5 points.
Victoria, I believe on you. I've been bipartisan all day.
Let's go!
Blue team's gonna finish this off. Floor's yours.
Phil's been waiting this entire show to take that
Ready?
jacket off.
On my
This
mark.
guy was a shake weight model one time, and he wants everybody to remember. Oh!
1,
Oh
2,
my goodness!
3.
3 for 3 out of the gate!
Automatic Arlen.
4.
That's what we call her.
4.
5.
Oh my gosh!
She's done it.
She's got to do it within 60 seconds. Oh my gosh!
Time's not a factor here, Gary. She's got this done.
Unless she trips. Oh my
Nothing
God.
on Can Jam.
Here we go. You got to meet her at the finish line. It's
Big
gonna
Dog
be a
Brian, how are we
photo
looking on
finish.
time?
Here she comes,
Did it on the front end.
and she takes a spill. Let's get it to the official timekeeper.
Official time, Big Dog Brian.
37 seconds.
37.
37 seconds. We're waiting to hear from the judges in the control room who are doing all the math. That's a winner. We have a winner.
Geography's on
Team
his
Blue
strength,
is the
not
winner.
math.
Team Blue. We were on a bit of a delay. We're sorry for the delay. We were building up the drama. Team Blue.
She made all 3 off the shot. 2 or 3 bags on the board. What happened?
I don't know what happened, but I do know that these moments are what champions are made of too. So this is something that we're just gonna have to turn this L into a lesson, and just really take it to the next one. We're challenging Victoria and Charlotte for a tiebreak. I'm challenging her right here, right now. All 10 nails.
I mean, when we think about how this day started, with Skubie throwing Victoria out of the back of an uncovered wagon to now being champions of the Ocho 2024. Victoria, did you see yourself in this position?
You know what? I've been knocked down a couple times, so I just gotta keep getting back up and trying to find my nail.
Sure. We're not gonna find the nail. What we're gonna find is something better, a trophy that's probably gonna be etched and delivered to your desk in 3 to 4 business days. Skubie.
Shout out to Victoria with the shot, boy. You see that? Hold on, hit him with the shador. You know what I mean? The wrist work was great.
I have not made a basket ever in my life. This is a great day.
Now you've made 3 of them. You don't have to make another one again. Hey, one more time for Team Blue. Let's take a slow-mo look at the winning performance from Team Blue.
45 years this fine company has existed. The
Unbelievable.
finest hour belongs to Skubie and Victoria. A comeback for the ages, Gary.
Look at this trophy. We blew the entire budget. Ooh, it's got some heft to it. I want to give this to Victoria. And listen, we're running up on time. I just have one question for Victoria. You have been through. Oh my God!
Gatorade shower is actually a gift today.
Victoria battling. Listen, you've done some seminal things in your life. Gold medal at the Olympics, waking up from a coma, but this immediately goes to the top of the list, I can only assume.
Hands down, Gary. I think this might be the thing my parents are most proud of.
Fantastic. Hey, sleep well tonight, Victoria and Skubie. Congratulations, Team Blue. You guys earned it.
For Gary Striewski and our entire crew, I'm Phil Murphy. Thank you for watching the ESPN8 preview show presented by Sonic.